Hi all. I'm gonna do a version of Real Love. This is one of the demo versions. There's a bunch of them floating around on bootlegs and on YouTube. Some are on piano, some are on guitar, and even some of the ones on the guitar are kind of a semitone up or down from standard, and they're not all tuned the same way because I think he did those demos over a period of months or years even. But anyway, we'll run through this version, and at the end I'll do the chords for it, show you the chords. But I'm not gonna, you'll hear that John kind of screws up the intro on this version, so I'm not gonna try to play along with it, but we'll join it when it gets to the beginning. Alright, let's go through that real quick. It's in D, or within a semitone, up or down from D. It just kind of, okay, starts on that D and then goes to this, I don't know what that is, diminished something, I don't know. But it's the open D string, and then the G, B, and E at the 2nd fret. So it's D, just those 4 strings, D, G, B, and E, with the D open. Then there's a B minor. I guess you could play. But I just do it on those high forest, the high forest strings, the 4 highest strings. The 2nd chord, then B minor, and then this chord is one that we've seen a lot in the recent Beatles ones I've been doing, and it's in All My Lovin'. It's in a bunch of them, but it's a Beatle-y chord, and I don't know the name of it. But after you do the B minor, then it goes to this thing. And so that is it's a hard chord to do, but if you're going to play Beatles songs, you kind of have to learn it. The high E string at the 1st, then the G and the B strings at the 2nd, and then the D string at the 3rd. And you can, that really is the chord that holds the whole song together. So you gotta get that one. And then to G, E minor, which is an E minor 7. So regular E minor, then the B string at the 3rd fret. A, D. That's what, a C, I don't know, C sharp 9 or something like that. It's A string at the 3rd, D string at the 2nd, and then G, B, and E back at the 3rd. It's that same one that you've seen in other videos. No, actually, how's it? Yeah. Why I got confused there is because now when it goes into the chorus, why must I be alone? It does that same chord again this time, except the E string, the high E string, is open this time. So it's why must I be alone? And then why must I be alone? So the 2nd time through, it's back to that same one again where the high E is covered. So there's 2 chords that are almost identical. One has the high E open and one doesn't. It's real. So the chorus is D, it's real love. Except I think in this version he's singing it's real life. To B minor, and then, which is, what is that, a G6. So play a regular G as if you take an F, move it up 2 frets. That's the B and E at the 3rd, G at the 4th, D at the 5th, but then put your pinky on that B string at the 5th also. Just slide it up 2 frets to A6. That's that thing. B minor. Then whatever this is. Odd little chord, but G, walk down to E minor 7. It's really important to play it as an E7 with your finger on the B at the 3rd. A, that one with the high E covered. Da-da. Then it'll probably go through another verse, but if you're going into the chorus, why must I be alone? That same one with the high E open, so A string 3rd, D string 2nd, G and B 3rd, E open. 2nd time through you cover that high E. And the strum is just this. That's for John's slower songs that he wrote and played acoustic on, especially acoustic, that was a pretty typical strum of his. Like Across the Universe kind of strum, Day in the Life kind of strum, and that's really the whole thing. You know, they took there was another demo that's the piano version, and then they overdubbed that one. But the chords I think are identical, and I kind of like the acoustic one better. It's more of a campfire rendition that you could whip out to impress the chicks. If you have any trouble with it, send me an email.